What's going on, my fine furry friends? Welcome back to BlackTideTV, your #1 source for daily gaming goodness. Today we're talking about one-shot in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. One-shot is probably one of the most favorite modes of almost anybody that plays Advanced Warfare, because for once Call of Duty finally listened to its players and made a snipers only match. Now, you're not a Call of Duty player unless at one point you and your friends have said snipers only in a private match and gone on quickscoping and missing all your shots against each other. So when Call of Duty finally brought out a mode, when Advanced Warfare, I should say, finally brought out this mode where you can actually do snipers against an entire team online, it just blew everyone's minds, and it's a fan favorite, and it will probably be one of the only things that lives on from the memory of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So that's all great about it, but it does still have quite a few flaws. Like when I look at this game mode, I'm like, there's this wrong and this wrong, they could have done this better, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So firstly, we're going to talk about the Mosh Pit game mode. Before, when one shot first came out, it was pretty much just team deathmatch, I think it was, or just free for all. I can't remember which it was, but it wasn't Mosh Pit, there wasn't domination, there wasn't hardpoint, and that way I think it was a lot better. You're watching hardpoint right now, but when you're usually playing on these modes, nobody wants to play the modes. When you're in the voting system, people don't vote for the modes, people vote for the maps, and then most people just avoid the area locations of the game mode anyways and just snipe each other like a team deathmatch game, because that's all anyone wants to do. Everybody just wants to show off their quickscoping skills and go into like a free-for-all or a team deathmatch and just quickscope only, and that's like the major thing about one shot, is that you can do that. You can go in and do sniping only against an enemy team, whereas when you're playing a game mode with snipers only, that doesn't really make sense. Like, you never go into a private match with your friends and say, oh, let's do snipers only hardpoint. Like, it doesn't make sense to do that. Usually it's just free for all when you're playing with your friends, or team deathmatch, and that's the way they should have kept it. Another thing I'm going to talk about that they could have done is they could have put all the snipers in this instead of using just the Moors, because I know the Moors is the most popular sniper rifle, but there are other sniper rifles in this game, and it's not really fair to those snipers, and it's not really fair to the people that like those snipers better than the Moors and like the handling of those ones better, that they have to use the Moors in this game mode. You may be thinking, well, the Moors is the only one that's bolt action, and it's the only one that's a one-shot sniper rifle. But it's very, very easy to make all the other sniper rifles one-shot as well. There is not a single rifle in the real world that you cannot load a single bullet into at a time. You do not have to load a magazine into any rifle in the world. You can just put one bullet in. You open the chamber, you can put one bullet in the chamber, and it's ready to go, just like you do with the Moors in this game. You could do that with the Atlas, you could do that with the NA-45, you could do it with any of those. The health is lowered, so any of them would be a one-shot kill, and just make them so that you put one bullet in and that's it. And then when you shoot it off, you have to load up the next bullet. It would make it fair, it would make it even, and it would give the players of those kind of guns, they would like it more, because they would be using their sniper. And honestly, I would like it more too, because it would add so much more variety. Speaking of variety, another thing they could have fixed in this is the variety of the scopes on the Moors. Yes, there's an ACOG, yes, there's iron sights, there's zoom sights, and there's regular sights, but where exactly is the thermal? Thermal is my absolute favorite sight to use with the Moors. Why can't thermal be in here too? Is it because it's too overpowered? Like, I don't understand why they can't put thermal in. They've got every single sniper sight except for the thermal. Well, thermal is my strongest sight. So thermal is something that I could go on a free-for-all and regular free-for-all, and I could win. Not any other sight. I'm okay with the zoom sight, but thermal is like God mode to me. So why can't I use my God mode attachment, where somebody else that might think iron sights is their God mode attachment, well, they get that. Why can't I use my thermal? So it's kind of just they're discriminating other attachments and other sniper rifles in this game mode, and that's something that I don't really like. Another thing that they kind of should have fixed is there's a secondary knife in this. So it's really annoying when you're playing and you get into a troll lobby and there's like 1 or 2 or 3 or an entire team of enemy players that are running around with the secondary knife pulled out, and they're just going for knife kills. Because this is one shot. One shot is supposed to be sniper rifles, not knives. I've seen it before in Call of Duty games where you can't have a secondary. I think it was Ghosts or something where you could make it so you didn't have a secondary at all. And then when you hit the triangle button, nothing happened. You just didn't switch your gun. So that's the way it should be. There should not be a secondary knife, because that's just ridiculous. Like, a guy can just pull out a knife and stab me instead of trying to quick scope me at close range. So it's kind of stupid that they have a secondary knife in there. The other thing that they could do to make this game a little bit better is give us infinite ammo. You may be looking at it like, well, I've got 24 bullets. I'm not going to get 24 kills in one life. Well, most of you might be looking at that. But there are some friggin' top tier players on this game mode. It's unreal. I've seen DNA bombs on this game mode. It's friggin' ridiculous how good some people are at sniping only. So it would be better if there was unlimited ammo on this sniper rifle. Just shoot one, load it, and it just has like unlimited. It doesn't even change the bottom number. The bottom number would just be a dash. It wouldn't even be a number. And honestly, like I said, there's God mode players that will get over 24 kills in their life. And then there's really bad players that miss most of their shots. So you only have 24 bullets. If you're shooting that's 24 bullets, that's 2 bullets on every guy. If you're shooting at 12 guys and you miss your first shot every single time, that's 12 bullets. So you're only going to get 12 people. Say you take 3 shots, it's going to take even more. Say you take 4 shots, you get the idea. You're going to run out of ammo really quickly with this gun. And that's why that knife is in there, that secondary knife, is because there is the possibility that you're going to run out of ammo for this gun and you're going to have to take out another weapon. So if there was unlimited ammo, we could solve 2 problems. We could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and that would be, we don't have to ever worry about running out of ammo, and we wouldn't have to have the secondary knife in there to get a knife kill when we do run out of ammo. So that would be another cool thing that they could have done to fix this up. I would actually prefer if there was multiple one-shot game modes. I would think free-for-all would be a big one, because that is the best mode if you ask me to play. There's another, you could be free-for-all, you could be team deathmatch, and you could do mosh pit if you really wanted. This is a really popular game mode, and I know that a lot of people do not like the objective modes. A lot of people just want to play free-for-all all the time, but there's not that option anymore. So if they could go back and they could make different separate game modes, that would be awesome too. One shot is like a really cool game mode, and it's really awesome, but like I said, there's all these little problems with it. But it does give us Call of Duty gamers hope. It's that we're going to see some more variation in game modes in the future. One shot was just a thing that we used to do with our buddies when we get into private matches. We used to just say snipers only, and then you proceed to try and quickscope each other, and whoever won is like the best, and 360 for the final kill and all kinds of stuff like that. It's just really fun to play that kind of game mode. And now it's fun because you can do it with all these players online as well. However, it's like I said, there's all these little problems which they could fix and make this. They could just sculpt this into like a perfect game mode. But then there's also, it gives us that hope that we're going to see other game modes like Michael Myers. I can't wait to see if there's going to be a Michael Myers game mode soon. So that would be really cool. I hope you like this video. I hope you agree with me that One Shot is pretty cool, but it's got these little tiny tweaky problems. If you have any other problems with One Shot, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you give this one a like, hit that big red subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't forget to enter the giveaway. That'll be the first link down in the description. There's only 7 days left on that, guys. 6 days. It's 12/10. 6 days left on that until the giveaway, so make sure you're signing up for that. Thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I'll see you all on my next video.